really into the heat of the day now. 1:30 local time in Perth. I would say we're clocking up, what are we, 35 degrees. Sarah, you train in this, as I say, this is your hometown. What is it like playing, training in this heat? What does it do physically, mentally as well to the brain?
Honestly, overall, it just is really sapping of your energy. You just have to find ways to work through it. One thing we talk about here in Western Australia is we just have to accept that these are our conditions. It is also our X factor as well. So hopefully both of these teams, they were exposed to Singapore last week, very hot, they should be able to go again.
Japan, well, they led New Zealand 12-10 early on their match, and then New Zealand rolled away with it. Tiana Ngawati Anderson, our referee today. Japan are a dangerous team for every side to play. Their best ever season last year. Night to get on the board here. USA through Ashley Cowdery get us underway. Second group match in women's Pool A action here on day one of Hsbc Svns Perth, and the loose ball is scooped up by the impressive Yumi Hirano and cleared by Kajiki. Oh, then it was a big, just ghosted around the outside. Chase is coming. It's Ramsey who's the quickest in the US team, will eventually drag down Hazuki Ochida, the younger of the two Ochida sisters in this Japanese side. And now cutting a track right up the middle. This is a great start from Japan, and Chiaki Saigusa to finish. Japan strike first.
What a way to open their accounts here, Japan, for their second fixture today. And Saigusa comes away with the goods. There was a huge run initially from Ochida down the left edge. It was a huge line break, but Ramsey was hot on her heels. She stayed with the play, and it's not often that you see Christy Kershey being bounced off, but she comes off loose, and it frees up Saigusa. They just look so confident right now, and I love watching them play.
Didn't play in Singapore last week, Saigusa. So nice and fresh, and with plenty of experience as well. Now, Japan, 7 points to 0 in the opening minute. Oh, USA thought, I thought they were going to let it bounce. It really did cause confusion, and Sullivan couldn't bring in the kickoff. So Japan, they've got some more ball here. And Saigusa, the try scorer, as they now look to spread. Good spot tackle made by Adegoke, shooting up. Needed to be made on Onoko, the Japanese captain, and gets the turnover. Great work.
Huge play there from Adegoke. Now the US again with the front foot of Thomas, man.
Yeah, Thomas has been good for them this season. Squeezed that offload and pretty heavy contact, forced it, and it was knocked on. So opportunity goes begging for the USA.
A couple of handing errors there from both sides. It was kind of swaying in both directions. Thomas there, she's a great flyer on the edge. Doesn't find the hands of Adegoke. And now Japan will have the line out. Scrum, I should say.
The scrum.
I'm a second rower. I love a line out.
Says the lock forward. It'll be fed by Yumi Hirano, such a key figure in this Japanese team. 29 tournaments now.
Set.
Still only 25 years of age, so much experience, and it comes away for Japan to hit the hole hard. Punch away through the middle. Kajiki with the bandaged face. They've caught USA offside again, so Kajiki just goes forward. They'll play the penalty.
24 offside.
Just looking at the body language of the Japanese, they're just looking at each other, pacing each other through it. It's really hot here, as we alluded to at pre-match, 35 degrees right in the heart of Perth. You want to be able to play on your terms, particularly when you have possession.
Crouch. Line. Set.
Away it comes, Hirano with the feed. Again, they look to build, and there's Hirano on the wraparound, and they've created some space here for Utsumi. And now get around the outside of Thomas. Not many players have managed to do that this season. Kaylin Thomas equally good on defence, and Japan losing that ball on the floor.
You're so right, Kalani Thomas is one of the strongest flyers on the wing. We know what she can do in attack. That was a huge play for them defensively. Now only 55 metres out from their own try line.
Let's go, ladies.
Bit of work to do to get down to their end.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Ramsey. But Edagoke in the middle, and now Thomas again. Just to step off that right. Just riding the tackle to ground on Oku. Oh, great clear out Edagoke.
Manage offside.
And they've caught Japan offside now. Cowdrey, oh, ball around the back for Strastis, goes straight up the middle. Well, it took her 11 tournaments to get her first try. She got it in the opening game, and now she's got a second, Rachel Strastis. But how's the ball from Cowdrey?
Oh, that ball from Cowdrey was class. She took the ball straight into contact, straight out the back. She could sense that Strastis was running onto the left edge. She really caught some Japanese defenders napping and strides over to put Japan back in the lead. Oh, sorry. USA back in the lead. Just the fingertip control here. You talk about offloads. That is not a fluke. That is something that they would definitely practice in training. And it pays off on the world stage.
Japan still by 2. That restart is going to bounce 10 metres. It didn't touch anyone on the way through, so it will be Japan's throw to the line out. They lead by 2 with 90 seconds to go in this first half. Japan dropped their opening game against New Zealand. USA were winners. These pools are so tight.
Let's go.
Hirano with the throw eventually. And then they get a penalty.
It's a real patient play. They wasn't necessarily sure if the ball was coming in. But they are up 2 points heading into halftime.
Minute to go now in this first half. Japan, you'd have to say, have probably had more of the running. And that's a good charge up over halfway. Laid back well. You can just see sweeping around and then change of direction. USA not missing in defence. Machino it was. It's another penalty though, straight off feet against Sammy Sullivan.
I would have assumed that Japan in their usual ways would have gone for the quick tap, but I can only assume with these conditions they really just want to slow things down and keep the ball in hand.
Bind, okay? Bind. Come on. Come on, Hooker. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Siren's gone for half-time. Japan looking for another score. Good straightening hard run from Utsumi, and then the pass. Onuku just lost control of it. And they're going to play the penalty for the USA.
This is huge. The Japanese had a wonderful opportunity to try and get on the board again, but a mishandling error there. Comes off the chest of a Sakura player, Ariana Ramsey. Pounces on it. And now USA perhaps with the final say in this first half.
This scrum will sit 10 metres inside USA territory.
Bind.
Thomas, the flyer, out on the far wing, but Ramsey herself. USA instead go blindside with Cowdrey. There's nowhere through there. Try to reload. Strastis again, Edagoke. Thomas gets a dipping ball and gets all of Hirano, but able to keep it alive, and away goes Edagoke. And when she moves, she can really shift once she gets going. It looked a little bit ragged at times for the United States, but in the end, Edagoke is going to canter this one in to give the USA the lead at halftime.
Edagoke making a statement at the Hsbc Svns in Perth. She did immense work to get that ball to Thomas. She wraps around onto the left edge. No one there. Backs her speed, backs herself, and runs the best of 60 metres to keep USA in control.
There's a couple of despairing dives from the Japanese players, but no stopping Sue Edagoke. So it is the United States, after trailing early, will go into the halftime break with the lead, 12 points to 7 over Japan.
All right, you guys. Cool. Okay, so defensively we didn't run out the first minute, but you started to work through it. Okay, but we can't switch up. I've got inside, I've got outside. You can keep dominating who you have and make sure that we're getting inside rips. All right, the better we chop, the more siege opportunities that you have. You're not necessarily getting a straight punt, but you might get an opportunity to disrupt the beat. Okay, but just keep working, dominating, whipping from the inside. All right, on attack, first off, on the set piece, we want it.
How good is the Sevens? Fair dinkum.
All the vibrant colours of Hsbc Svns Perth, they've made their way full around the ground and taken a few for a ride as well. Fine, well, I don't know if that's going to work, because I don't think the Wallies are as incognito as they think they are.
Did you finish reading that poster?
12 points to 7, USA lead Japan as we get the second half underway, and that's not going to go 10 metres from Japan. USA struck just before half-time, and they'll get the first attack in the second half. Tana Whiffley, this very impressive 18-year-old, onto the field. On jersey number 3, there's Hsbc Svns on the shoulder, hangs on, ball of energy. Christy Kershey with her explosive power. And now Ramsey with her explosive speed throws an awkward ball, but Strasdis does well. Sullivan outside her. Strasdis increasingly prominent in this US team. Thomas now operating in the middle. Gets through one and then looks to accelerate, slips off another do Japan. It was Otani who missed, and Thomas made her pay. Kaylin Thomas under the posts.
Oh, this is just great stuff from the US, and Kaylin Thomas crosses over first in the second half. They were parked on the right edge. You thought that Thomas was going to lose her footing here, even I did. She left some Japanese defenders wondering whether she was going to go to ground or not, but she doesn't. She knows how to keep her feet. Such a wonderful, balanced athlete.
Neatly converted as well, just the start to the second half. Here's Kaylin Thomas, one of the leading try scorers this season, in the top 5. 19 points to 7. She missed a lot of last season with a broken wrist. Making the most of it now. It's brought down by Haruna Konishi. She made her debut last week. You go back and have a look at the steps she put on Australia. One of them was an absolute screamer. They will need more of that, Japan. Penalty will help. Tap and go from Himawara Matsuda. Japan have got a whole lot of fresh legs out there. Suda as well. Kajiki still going, gets the ball on the return. Can't quite link up with Konishi on the outside, so it's untidy for the young Konishi, and then puts it on the toe. They just got stuck.
Sakura Sevens there certainly did get stuck.
Number 15.
Parked in their defensive 22, but a huge credit there to the Eagles defense. They just kept coming off the line. And if they suffocated them with enough options, that ball would come loose. And one of their leaders, it's Kershey on screen now. Looks like she's getting her ribs looked at.
Okay.
Oh, just some rubbing repairs.
31 years of age now, Christy Kershey, 34 tournaments, Olympic bronze medalist, captaining the side, just loving it. Started playing rugby because she couldn't imagine life at a desk job. Fair enough. A desk job. Oh, straight up the middle, Thomas again. She sliced them open once more, Kaylin Thomas, and grabs a double in the second half.
Kaylin Thomas making absolute light work of this Japanese defense. She sweeps back around the left edge where there were so many red bodies, but just a huge enough gap. She pierces this hole between two Japanese defenders. There's a reason why she sits in the top try scorers, or top 5, I should say, try scorers, because she can simply make something out of nothing.
Just playing with so much confidence too. It's so good to see. Still a relatively young player.
It's exciting to see there's a real next generation of 7 stars coming through, and she certainly sits amongst them.
USA in command now, looking good for a second win of the day, 26 points to 7. They were semi-finalists in Singapore before being well beaten in the semis. And they've got another penalty here. Ramsey wants to get going. And a Goke too, and now Thomas, no one doesn't find her. And the bounce evades her and everyone well kept in. Very well done by Natsuki Uechida, older of the two sisters. They've lost it in there too. USA have just put so much pressure on.
They certainly are. The US, their line speed is suffocating any kind of option, and particularly then Japan, they love to be a structured team, but when they're thrown out of their own process as well, it definitely invites the opposition in.
Subs. Blue 19. 19.
It's Kaylin Thomas going to earn a well-earned rest.
19.
On as the debutante Cass Bargel. She's remarkable.
Okay.
Cass Bargel plays with an ostomy. Her slogan is "No
fine,
colon,
ladies. I'll
still
call time.
rolling."
Hey, I love a pun.
Yeah, it's talked very openly
Time
about
on.
the
Crouch. 5.
issues that she has had in her ability to play with an ostomy and how much that means to people who have similar issues and illnesses. No issues for Sue Adegoke. She goes in again. Again, straight through the middle. USA.
Oh, the confidence of the Eagles is becoming so apparent, and Adegoke again, straight off this ruck. She pierces this hole, runs a really neat unders line. She had Japanese defenders clutching at her heels. Look at this, just such a powerful run. So balanced. Playing with all the confidence, really.
Yeah, looking very good, USA. Couple of strong performances so far. And Adegoke too, with a couple of tries, will get a sit down, a breather. Her job done, 33-7. Still 2 minutes to go here for the USA and Japan. That's great work on defence from another of the newcomers, Vasiti Torongaval, just her second tournament. So Emily Bidewell able to throw some newcomers out there as well. Matsuda spins out of one. Keeping the ball alive, Japan. USA's defence is swarming. Only been able to crack it once, and now they might get away though with Konishi. She stopped just on her own side of halfway. Straight up the middle this time. Oh, the footwork is outstanding. They'll always press, they'll always keep going, will Japan. And they've got quality finishes as well. And Michio Suda has shown time and again she's one of them, so something for the Japanese fans to celebrate.
Oh, this is just class here from Suda. She holds the ball up and steps off her right foot. There was no one in and behind, no sweeping defense up from the US Eagles. And she strides out. The US may be up on the board, but Japan showing that they're still very much a part of this fight.
There's the sign. Behind the camera, look, directing everyone around. That's what she wants. Not happy with the work of the fans, gone the wrong way. Our Japanese super fan. who's getting a couple of bright moments from her team at the end. She's supported
Knock
them
on
through
first.
thick and
Play the
thin,
scrum.
though.
Thank you.
Hasn't been much opportunity in the second half for Japan. The USA now lining up for the final scrum.
No shake of the head this time. She knows it. The woman knows her at Sevens.
Wind up.
She has followed this team all around the world. Always recruits other supporters.
Hold.
Not to be for her team today. Some
You can't
struggles
anticipate the set, okay?
in the last couple of weeks, Japan.
Thank you. Crouch.
The highs of Dubai, they were third in Dubai, remember, too.
Set.
And finished 5th overall last season. USA going to see this out in pretty good style, though. Turangaval looking for Ramsey on the edge. Ramsey chop and stop, and now Bargel up the middle. She's a nuggety little half back in the 15s game. Ramsey spots the gap and gone. See ya, Ariana Ramsey. Snooping in close, and away she goes.
What a way to seal the deal for the US of A. Other than Ariana Ramsey to cross in the final play of this match. She's so fast. She just went sniffing in around the ruck. But you know defensively you need to park close to not open up any kind of gap. She identifies this straight away. And she strides out with so much confidence.
Strong performance from the United States to get their second win of the day. Job done for Sammy Sullivan and the USA Eagles, 38-14 over Japan.